Alright, welcome back guys. In this video we're going to have a look at a new game called Outriders. This is a really nice game that's kind of a mix between an RPG, a third person shooter, and you get some kind of nice superhero like abilities. In this video we're just going to have a look at the basics of combat in one of the very first missions of the game. So there might be some very minor spoilers, and I am going to show you a couple of cutscenes because the cutscenes in this game are just absolutely beautiful, and I can't not show you them. But if you don't want to see them, no problem with that. You can just skip ahead whenever it goes into the cutscene. So what we're going to have a look at first is if we go to the inventory screen by pressing I and go to the skills tab here. Now, the class of this character I'm playing is the Devastator, we can see here. And because my character is level 7, I do have access to 4 skills. You can see that you unlock these skills as you level up. Now, because I'm only level 7, I haven't unlocked these further higher level skills, but I do have these 4 unlocked here. And these 4 are Earthquake, Golem, and Gravity Leap, and the 4th one here that I'm not using at the moment is called Reflect Bullets. Now let's just have a quick look at these abilities and the information they give us. So for Earthquake here, it actually has two little keywords, two tags, and it's Seismic and Interrupt. Now what it means here by Seismic really is that if we have a quick look at the class skills here, as you level up you'll be able to put points into these. And some of these class skills will affect only skills that have, say, the Seismic tag. Or some of them will affect only skills that have the protection tag or the kinetic tag. But essentially, if they only affect kinetic skills, then it will affect Gravity Leap, whereas it will not affect Golem or Earthquake. So that's really what those words mean. And the other word here, interrupt, just means that, and you can see it's highlighted in bold, both here and over here, interrupt. And these are abilities that you can use to interrupt bosses or mini-bosses from using their special abilities. Whenever they do use a special ability, you'll see a small kind of loading bar, or you might call it a casting bar. And once that bar completes, fills up, the boss or mini boss will use their special ability. And most of the time, these bosses or mini bosses have really nice and fairly strong abilities, so you do want to interrupt them. And there is a lot of benefit to yourself from interrupting those abilities. If the boss is going to heal themselves for half of their health, you don't really want to have to, shoot that half health away again. So if you interrupt them, you can stop them from doing that. So these skills show us both the damage or whatever numbers are relevant to what they do. However, these numbers are not, let's say, the base numbers. So although the Earthquake here says it will do 172 damage, that's not just true for all level 7 Devastators. Essentially what's happening here is, because I have some blue items here that come with a special skill modifying benefit. So you can see here that my Warden's helmet has a special benefit called Perseverance. And what this does is it increases the duration of the Golem skill by 50%. So actually, this skill Golem doesn't normally last for 12 seconds. It normally lasts for 8 seconds, but because I have that item, that's increased by 50%, and now it's up to 12 seconds. My chest piece here also affects the Golem ability, and this will extend the duration of Golem while it's active by 1.5 seconds for each enemy I kill, which is also a really great way of extending the duration. So I can keep this 65% damage reduction going for much longer than normal. This is really helpful for staying alive. My gloves here increase the base damage of Earthquake by 65, and that's actually a significant increase. If we look at this, if we take 65 away from 172, we're going to get something like 107. So if you're increasing by 65, that's almost like a 70% increase in damage for this one ability, and a 70% increase in damage is actually really significant. So this Earthquake actually is much more potent than it would normally be, thanks to this item I have. And then finally, on my foot gear, I have something called Life Absorption, and this affects my third skill, Gravity Leap, And it essentially just means that whenever I damage or if I kill enemies with this ability, I'm going to heal. And if I kill them, I'm going to heal more than if I just damaged them. So this is also a really nice way both for kind of movement across the map, but also for making sure that I stay alive. So I've got some nice kinds of combinations going on here to make sure that I do stay alive. Now the other thing that Outriders gives you or does is that you only get two main weapons. So what I try to do when I'm playing the Devastator is I try to take one weapon that will be good at kind of mid or longer range, and so that's the assault rifle here. We can see at the bottom of its statistics that its range is 35 meters. If we have a look at this one, this is a submachine gun. This one has a much shorter range. It's only 15-meter range. So this is my kind of close combat weapon, and when I want to shoot enemies that are further away, I can switch to this assault rifle. But it's up to you, you know, depending on the weapons that you pick up and which weapons you like, what kind of combination you want to take. Of course, the third one here is the kind of offhand weapon, would you call it? The alternate weapon, which is a pistol. And most of the time I don't bother to use this because these two guns will do the job for me. So that's kind of the quick explanation of the skills of the Devastator class and the items I have that are affecting these numbers that you see here. And then the final thing we need to take into consideration is the kind of the unique mechanic for Outriders, which is that each class has its own way of regenerating health. And for the Devastator class, which is the one I have here, you're only going to regenerate health by killing enemies and by killing them in close range. So if I'm killing enemies with a sniper rifle, actually that's not going to regenerate my health. And Outriders is a game where you don't regenerate your health by eating food or drinking health potions or anything like that. You regenerate your health just by killing things. And depending on the class, it will tell you, at what range or in what way you need to kill or damage enemies in which to regenerate health. For the Devastator, it has to be at close range. So most of the time you do want to be within 5 meters or so of your enemy if you want to be getting health back from killing them. So that's like a very specific key mechanic that is particular just to this class, the Devastator. And depending on which class you like, you do need to keep that in mind and play to the strength of your class if you want to get your health back and if you don't want to die. So that being said, now let's go into this mission here and have a look at some combat. There will be a cutscene after this, and the cutscenes are really, really nice. I advise that you do not skip them.
I'm looking for Jakub Dubrowski.
Go away. Listen, asshole. You got a gun pointed right at your...
Don't mess with the Outrider. Alright, here we go. So kind of immediately we're faced with a lot of enemies shooting at us. So if we just press space to take cover here, and we shoot this guy that doesn't know what's good for him, and we're gonna have to press control to dodge out of the way of this grenade. So we've got a lot of enemies shooting us here, and they're being quite frantic about it. And so what I can do is I can just use my guns to shoot them if I want. I'm not on particularly low health, so there's not much incentive for me to move up yet. Let's just show this guy why it's a bad idea to approach. And because those two enemies there actually were within what is considered to be close range, my character did regenerate health from killing them. So you're an Outrider. You're a kind of superhero in this world. You get super abilities. So let's use some of them. Let's use this earthquake. Let's use the gravity leap, and we can see that they are dropping like flies, just like that. And at this stage, I haven't really even needed to use my golem skill because I'm not really in too much danger. And I can use spacebar to kind of crouch behind this, but it's not necessary. Even standing behind this cover here will still give me some protection from some bullets. So more enemies are coming here, and I'll activate my golem skill. And let's use gravity leap to regenerate some health and kill a bunch of enemies in a very large explosion there. Lovely. 2 more enemies here. And if I switch now to my submachine gun, which is my close range weapon, it will actually do more damage in close range, because that's what it's for. That's what it's supposed to do. And only 1 enemy left. What we can do here is we can actually, you know, if you don't want to use all your ammo, or you don't want to, maybe you're in the middle of reloading, you just press F and use a melee attack, and that will quickly destroy your enemy as long as they are on low health. So that's round 1. There is a round 2 coming as soon as I use this wheel here. So let's do that. So now we get some big and fast kind of melee guys coming. So I'll reload first. We see them coming here. Now there are another couple of them, I think, over on this side as well. So what we can do is, if we just kind of move and dodge around, we can actually line them all up for an earthquake like that. And that's 4 dead dummies. Real nice, real easy. And we'll just go up here and give these guys a bad day with the golem and the gravity leap. Oof. Very bad day. And here we have another couple of guys who want to experience an earthquake firsthand. So all I'm trying to do here is move around so that I'm not completely in the open, so that enemies can't just have free kind of range on me to kill me in the ways that they want to kill me, while also using my ability. So we can use the control key, you see, to kind of dodge forward or dodge to the left or backwards, depending on which direction you're moving when you press it. And then as the enemies come in, I will try to keep on top of my cooldowns with my earthquake, my gravity leap, and my golem kind of defensive rock suit. As long as I keep doing that, you can see the enemies will die. And by using my skills like this, because the Devastator regenerates health in close range, and I can use all of these abilities very well in close range, killing enemies with these abilities also regenerates your health. And that's just kind of the cycle you want to go through. You want to make sure you are shooting with your guns. You know, you have guns for a reason. You're not just a kind of superhero using super abilities all the time. You can use them every 15-20 seconds or so. And so in between that, maybe using an earthquake and then doing some shooting, and then using your gravity leap and doing some more shooting, you can help yourself move around, take out groups of enemies, and to be constantly regenerating your health while not taking too much damage by just, you know, like I said, standing in the open, like say here. This corner would be superior, as you can, you know, move behind this pillar to block some enemies from shooting you as you take care of some other enemies, just to reduce the amount of bullets that you are taking to the face at any given time. So this is actually just the combat is finished now for this mission. As long as I open this, then we will be able to open some chests and go to the cutscene. Let's have a quick look at the treasure chests and see if anything nice comes out. There's one here. Nothing particularly exciting. Try this one. Same. And I do believe there's one more right here. And there are some blue boots there, 2 pairs of blue boots. Okay, that's fine. And that's it for this mission. Here we have the final cutscene. So let's just have a look at this because it's also really nice.
Nice eyes.
Hey! Whoa. Oh, sorry, guys. I thought this was the bathroom. You okay?
I had it under control.
Been a while.
I know you. Kurva! And I thought you were dead.
You'll soon be dead if you don't get your ass to Shearer's right now.
Sure. All right. Come meet me there when you're ready.
And there we go. I thought this was the bathroom. Great line. So the mission is done. That's
Shiro,
the
I got
cutscene.
Jakub out in one piece. He's on his way to you.
That old drunk just refuses to die. Well, you should come join us. We have some catching up to do.
And so I can just use this little floating symbol here to quickly travel back to the main camp and kind of hand in this quest and continue with the story. That's it for this simple, quick guide to combat in Outriders, which is a very new game, very fun game, and I hope you can see what I mean by the absolutely beautiful cutscenes. And so far, also, what I've seen of the story is really, really nice. So this game definitely gets a recommended play from me. But that's the end of this video. So I hope that helps you feel more confident and get a generally better idea of what this game is about and how you can play it yourself. So thanks for watching, guys, and come back next time.